Alright, hello guys, hope you guys are doing absolutely wonderful today. And in today's video we'll be doing a 2-player damage guide. Make sure to subscribe. In today's video we'll be doing a 2-player damage guide like I said. This team, the team I'm using, is a team mostly focused on getting the said person's damage. For example, it'll be Arc. I'll be focused on trying to get his damage, so I brought a team of full supports. We have 1, 2, 3, 4 nukes, a farm unit, and a buff unit at the same time, and Kurumi to, time stop, rewind, save us from death, protect the base, all types of stuff like that. Arc has brought a team that mostly focuses on getting his damage with a few supports. For example, he has Noel, the unit he's trying to evolve. All Might, since Noel is a hero, that gives him extra damage. We have Leader for his buffs and him making stuff cheaper. We have Kisuke for his buff. We have Ramen Guy for money. We have Tanjiro's second form, his drown stage, where he's still using water moves to slow down the enemy and increase the amount of damage they take. I'm sure you guys know what units like Geto, Shinji, Funny Vamp, Gilgamesh, Senku, and Kurumi do, so I won't really explain that to you guys, but we will get into the stage. We did this earlier and got around 35 bill on Noel, which is pretty impressive since she doesn't hit for a lot and she isn't that strong. I would have loved to show you guys the thing, but unfortunately couldn't. 35 bill out of 55 bill, which is pretty impressive. That's only 2 runs, which is something you can look on average for when you're doing any run with this type of team. You can expect to have your damage done in at least 2 or 3 rounds, or 1 or 2 rounds, not 2 or 3. Most units though will probably have their damage done in 1 though. Noelle is an especially weak case because her circle AoE is terrible. Alright, now I'm finally loading. Alright, so you guys can expect the basics from what to do when you load in. You have Noelle taking care of the first few waves. I believe she's hill on placement, or not placement, but later on she does become a hill unit. We'll have her attacking first. We'll just be farming damage. Once again, you can replicate this team for any stage you're trying to do. If your unit is a villain, you would use all for one or chaos symbol. If it's a hero, P symbol, aka All Might. You really will be able to make it work easy. It doesn't really take much to figure out how to make this team work. So that's the best part about it. Yeah, just some simple farming, and we'll be done with it eventually. There's some important stuff I want to show you guys before we skip to like the waves that actually matter. Place Shinji somewhat close to the base. This will be especially helpful for line AoEs, as they'll be reversed back to like where the line like first comes down. Let me not forget to farm. Place place Gilgamesh around here to take care of the early hills, and just because that's a good placement for Gilgamesh overall. You also want to place Geto around here, as he has a lot of range on the map. Same issue with Funny Vamp, and same thing with Kurumi. Also want to place her right here. Just max out your farming. If you have Senku, get your houses up, stuff like that, and just keep everything afloat. Make sure to upgrade Geto first to get his stuff, and keep in mind you want to be on summoning damage, or you want to click summoning damage. Summoning damage is the best for you, as it just increases Shinji's Bankai, increases Geto's like summoning capabilities, and just makes this nuke team all around stronger. So keep that in mind, and when we reach wave 35, I'll get back to you guys. Alright, so as you can see, the game is really starting to pile up. Things are really starting to get difficult. These enemies are somewhat breaking through, but yeah, you know, the usual. Nothing too crazy happens around here. You do want to do your alt, or whatever you call that. You want to use that delete ability to keep them all clumped up here. This is going to be especially useful if your character is a line AoE. It'll just have a huge line going straight down here and have a lot of enemies right there. It's really valuable because, like, as you see, a lot of enemies clumped up. That's so much free damage. So once again, we go back to Kurumi. We're doing summoning damage. We don't actually want to do that again. I'll save it. I'll just make sure they all have that effect on them, though. Maybe I could have got away with it. Maybe I couldn't. I honestly couldn't tell you. But yeah, we'll let them slide by. If I'm remembering correctly, this is already looking better than the last one. Alright, use that right there. Use that ability right there. As you can see, it's doing a lot to the enemies, and yeah, we could save that base protect for sure. I used it a little bit too early, getting a little bit too presumptuous. And then we go for Shinji's nuke. Oh, we could have skipped right there. Shinji's nuke right about now. And everything's looking good. Now we definitely could have saved that base protect depending on what we had. Yeah, 80 mil. That's the good part about using delete. Like, it can really just save you in times like that. For the base heal especially. You just gotta be very mindful. Unfortunately, I'm not. So yeah, issues like that come up. Let's keep on prolonging this for as long as we possibly can. So far, we've got a good rhythm going. Alright, this guy's gonna try to get by, but we'll use this again. We'll rewind around here. We'll try to see if we can skip. We can't. We'll use Uzumaki though. Uzumaki. That did a lot less than it did because I activated my Uzumaki a lot later than I should have. But that's still fine. It did get us a few waves because it killed something. So far we're gonna just die right here, and then we're gonna use Gilgamesh's nuke later because the enemies are really starting to ramp up. 52 build just won't cut it, so we're gonna let them take the base right here. Since they're cramped up right around here, we'll use delete when they get around this line. Yeah, right there. Alright, go back to the time stops. And this is basically the best we can do for now. Geto has 2 trillion, which is insane. Shinji's unfortunately doesn't count towards his actual damage pool. Gilgamesh is at 58 bill. Ooh, that's okay. You know, we can rack up a little bit more damage and be able to actually kill him with this nuke. Alright, that nuke is hitting for over 63 bill. And that clears out the map. Lovely. We got a lot of base HP, but I don't think it's going to save us. I wonder how much our clones are hitting for. They're hitting for enough. But yeah, right here is basically the farthest we can go. Wave 50 is pretty impressive. Way further than we did last time. She's getting 8 bill, which is way more than last time. She really could have pushed for that 10 bill. Like, I believe she could have pushed for that 10 bill if Uzumaki hit just a little bit harder. But that's on me. I forgot to use the ability that lets you build up curse energy way sooner. But as you can see, that's a really good run. We got a lot of red orbs, and on top of that, we got the damage we needed and some extra. So as you can see, this strategy is really good, really efficient, and really effective. I really do recommend you use it if you have a friend with a team that's similar to this, and I hope you guys enjoyed the video. That's it for me. See you guys. If I can find my cursor. See you guys.